Alright folks, welcome back into the flight deck of this United Airlines 4838 service from Denver to San Francisco. We are on our approach. We have well been into our descent. We have no air traffic control, however we are sticking to the arrival waypoints, and again we are on the what is the name of this arrival here? We're on, I believe it is the May Day or something or other. Let's see, I'll tell you what it is right now. The name of the arrival that we are on is the DIAMD 3. So that's Delta Yankee Alpha Mike Delta 3. It is an RNAV approach. We are in fact doing RNAV. At this point I need to go ahead and drop the speed to 240 knots. So we'll hopefully begin to bleed a little speed. It might need a little assistance from the good old speed brake. Probably have to get a different view for that. Let's get the old trusty speed brake in action. There we go. Hopefully we'll be getting our speed down at seeds. In the meantime, we need to come over here and figure out our speed brake situation. So once again, we need to turn our display to the wheels. We are going to come here and try to get this thing to work here. Let's just pan in a little bit. Let's see what that does. We don't want RTO. Let's see. We do, however, want the braking action. I usually get it to come on somehow or another. See if we can get some cooperation. There we go. There's something there. I haven't seen that before. So let's... There we go. Auto brake low. Maybe we just need to keep turning it when that little signal, that little weird... Come on, where you at? There we go. Auto brake 2. There we go. We'll do that. So that's a bit strange. Alright, we're supposed to be at... Well, it doesn't say that now. Freely, we are supposed to be at 8,000. We're at the correct speed now. Now I can get the old trusty, rusty, dusty auto brake off, which we did. Alright, speed brake is armed, the auto brake is armed. We are below 10,000 feet, so let's go ahead and get our landing lights on. And we can turn our nose light on. Actually, we want it all the way to the on position. There we go. Alright. Now, if you would like to look at our speeds in which we are to approach, we can go over here. We are in the FMS menu. We're going to click this and go right to perf. As you see, we have nothing in there. We must click our descent and then go to our approach. And you can see our VLS is 128 and our V approach speed here is at 133 knots, give or take. We are in flap configuration 3, not full, so we'll be doing the flaps. And Of course, here on the check light, exterior lights set, seat belts are on, they're on auto, barrel reference is set, and the flight data is already in there, so we can check all these off. And then we can come down here to next, and speed brake, we can get all that stuff going. But so far we are configured pretty nicely. We can get our ILS information on here, which we have that, and you can see once we click that button that we've got the localizer frequency in there. I'm going to take this back to our flight plan so I can monitor what speeds I need to be at. So at Archie we need to be at 230, so let's just plan for that. Alright folks, and we're bleeding speed, and Archie's an 8,000 altitude limitation. Let's just check on what we got here outside of the window. It's a beautiful, beautiful day here. Alright folks, so we got that stuffed arm. We are getting ready to make our right turn pretty much to final. We can go ahead and arm the localizer after Archie. Let's see if it'll let us do it before. Nope, it won't let us do it before, because Archie is the transition point on. So between Archie and this, looks like Honki will be our, and we'll start descending too, will be our, there we are, we're starting to descend. I had to manually put these points in, but that's okay. I'm also going to start reducing the speed so I can throw in some flaps. We'll bring the speed down to 190. It looks like we will need a little bit of help slowing ourselves down. There we are, and now let's arm the localizer. Up, still doesn't want to arm. It's okay. We will get it. We most certainly will. Alright, and let's try this once again. Still not cooperating. But either way, it's an, you know, we're R-navving, so no big deal. I don't like the fact that you can't see the brake switch over the chair. There we go. Let's try that view again there. Alright, we're starting a right turn. Localizer still isn't arming. It's kind of strange. Maybe it's just because this is an RNAV approach, I'm assuming. Alright folks, we're going to go flap 1. And let's bring that down there. Let's switch this over to 1800. That way, no matter what, we will be on the correct. Alright, let's get our speed brake back armed. Then I'm going to start bringing the speed back a little bit. About 154. And perhaps we need to, we're in the approach phase. Doesn't say activate anything. Still curious as to why, even if we wanted to localize. There we go. There goes the localizer there, folks. It did it kind of late, in my opinion, but what is my opinion, right? So we have the localizer. Now we can go ahead and arm. The localizer is active and armed. We will go ahead and put our approach mode on. I'm sorry. The approach mode is here, folks. Don't do that at home. Now our glide slope is activated. I seem to need to give this thing a little help here. So let's nose down a little bit and catch that glide slope. Alright, we've got a little bit of clouds here. We are picking up a little bit of speed. Let's help ourselves slow down a little bit here. Alright. We have actually captured the glide slope, which is good. We need to bleed the speed as much as we can. We are less than 10 miles from our target. Alright. Let's get our little announcement here.
Ladies and gentlemen, in a few minutes our aircraft will land at the destination airport. For your safety, we ask you to remain seated until the aircraft comes to a complete stop.
Speed is continued to bleed.
When preparing to depart, please make sure to take all your personal belongings with you.
Nice little glide slope. We should be at 1,800 feet.
If you are continuing your flight, follow the signs to international transit area.
Come up a little bit. There we go. Here in a second we will drop the landing gear. Alright, I think we can almost take our auto brake off, but not, our speed brake off. Not quite yet. So we still got a little bit more speed to bleed here.
2,500.
We need, I'm going to go for maybe like 135 due to any type of peculiar winds. Still dropping that speed. Still dropping the speed. We're okay. Alright folks, let's get our drag in. Let's double check our landing gear is coming down. You can see here the wheel actuators, the doors have opened up. We do have 3 greens.
2,000.
Alright, now I can take our speed brake is back armed. Spoilers are armed, and let's go for our 3rd level of flaps. We're on the glide slope. Everything is looking good. Let's see, we've got a master caution, cabin pressure, difference pressure low. Let's extinguish that and worry about that another day. Virtual passengers' lives today do not matter. Let's go back down here once again. And we're getting our little terrain warnings there. Alright, once again, our V approach is 133. We're at 135, it's okay. We want to be politically correct. I'll do 134. I'll do no less. I will do no less, people. Alright. So, the 2 videos prior to this were quite long. However, this one is going to be a short one as soon as we touch down. And seems like we've got a little bit of wind shear there. Did you guys see that? Still on autopilot. But we seem to be getting some wind shears. It's doing it all by itself. I had nothing to do with that. Still on complete autopilot. I think at this point, so we don't poop our pants,
1,000.
I'm going to take manual control of the aircraft. I'll keep the auto throttles on, of course. That was a strange thing. Let me get my view up a little bit so we can really see the airport. Alright, we are a little left. Let's chase our localizer there. Alright. We are still on the glide path. Those were some crazy winds. Maybe it was a wind shear, maybe it was a glitch, we don't know. right.
500.
All right, 500. We still have 2 red, 2 white. The poppy lights.
400.
All right, we got the land indication.
100 above.
100 above. Still saying we're a little
300.
left of our mark.
Minimum.
All right, minimums. There we go.
200.
All right, let's nose up just a tad bit.
100. 90. 80. 70. 60. 50. 40. 30.
Let's retard.
20. 10. 10.
All right. And we got nice little touchdown in a crab formation as I was. All right, we got the rollout. I got the full reversers on. All right. All right, reversers are off. And we're completing our rollout with a nice soft turn there. Let's get all the flaps up. All right, we'll cross the little line here. And we will come to a little stop there. And I'd like to say thanks for staying with us on this arrival. Little glitchy, but we made it happen. Hope to see you at the next video. Take care.